Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. You ready to chill with Phil? I got my new seltzer, Truly Unruly. We're abandoning the White Claws this week for their competitor. Apparently, this is one of their top competitors that everyone is buying, and I want to try it tonight and see if it's any better than the White Claws. The White Claws are like 50-50. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. So let's see if I like Truly Unruly tonight. Princess Luna with a $10 super chat. Good evening, King. Sorry I missed your earlier stream. I had some stuff to do, but I'm hyped for Truck Sim tonight. Thank you, Luna. Yeah, I hate to say it. I think a few people missed the earlier stream who normally would have been around. We hit 100 and just about 115 or something in support, and then it just stopped. And I was like, seriously, we got that far and we're not going to hit the goal tonight? And we didn't. We didn't hit the goal. It was bizarre, actually, to get that far on the first day of the week, the first stream of the week, and not hit a goal. So now we're still at 37 out of 40. I am hoping that tonight, at the very least, we hit one goal. Maybe we'll get some generous people who will end up hitting multiple goals. I don't know, because we were 3 away, and if we had hit it earlier than we need tonight, tomorrow, we would have done DSP tries it tomorrow on the release day of this Grillo's Pickle menu at Sonic, but now it looks like it's out of reach. We'd have to wait an extra day or two, depending on how it goes, right? Okay. Well, Princess Luna, thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Let's get you on the leaderboard. You're now the top contributor. Good to have you here tonight. So now we're at 15 of support. Yes, I mean, honestly, what was lacking earlier was kick support. There was one sub the entire stream. We had super chats, we had tips, there was a couple memberships, one sub the whole stream. And we couldn't hit the goal because of it. Like, sucks, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Charles thinks that White Claw's better than the Truly Unruly. Well, we'll find out. Let's taste it tonight. I'll let you know what I think, okay? So how's everyone feeling? What's up? What's everyone thinking of tonight? Uh-oh. This is what's been going on. For some reason, the frame is disconnecting. And then it goes back to the wrong theme. That's what's been happening. I'm going to turn it off. Turn it back on. So I have it on this theme, and it says disconnecting. It turns off, turns on, and then it goes to the podcast playlist, which I don't want. I would rather have it go to this one. Maybe I can set a certain one as the default, actually. Maybe I can. Mozzie says, I'll match the next $5 or $10 contribution on the stream. There you go. Mozzie says they will match the next contribution up to $10. Who will do it? Will we have 2 subs? Will we have 3 memberships? A $10 tip, a $10 super chat. He will match it. Who will do it is the question. What do you mean kick chat down? What do you mean kick chat is down? Help us, we can't chat. What happened to the kick chat? Hold on. Can I type in kick chat? I can type in kick chat. Can you guys seriously not talk in kick chat? Are you messing around? No, you can talk in kick chat. You guys are full of crap. I did it. No problem. All right, so your future stepdad has gifted 2 subs. Thank you, your future stepdad, for those subs. Let's get those on the leaderboard. So, Mozzie, there you have it. Your future stepdad did give 2 subs in response to your offer, just so you know. You know, earlier today, I'll be honest, I was disappointed because I think Death Stranding 2 is a game that we can chill and interact and have a good time during the boring gameplay segments, and then we can enjoy the plot. And the plot is actually really good. Like, the plot picked up today in a huge way, and I was like, ooh, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Well, again, here it is, 3rd stream, and exactly as I predicted is happening with Death Stranding 2. Half of the chat is saying, this game sucks. This game is boring. Why are you still playing it? Why did you start to play it? And they just sit there and complain. And when that happens, it brings down the vibe. It brings down the mood, right? It does. And then, sadly, we didn't hit the goal, which was silly because we had good momentum. And then boom, it just ends out of nowhere. Like, come on. So, yeah, it's disappointing because I like the game and would like to keep it in the rotation, but if it ends up being a game that every time I play it, half the chat is disengaged and complaining, saying it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. And then we don't hit any support goals, then I'm not going to play it anymore, you know? The thing that I think is funny is we play a game like Truck Sim. We're just messing around, driving around in a truck while I drink alcoholic seltzers, and we hit goals regularly, right? Mario Kart. We hit the goal every single night, just be driving horribly, right? It's like, I don't know. Okay, well, we're about to jump into the game and see where you guys want me to start tonight. I just received a $1 tip from Tip. It just says tip. Okay, well, thank you for a $1 tip, person whose name is Tip, apparently. Cool. So now we're at 71. We're almost halfway to our goal. Like I said, tonight, hey, if we can get some people to band together and work together and hit some goals, if we hit 2 goals tonight, we can still do DSP Tries It for the Grillo's menu at Sonic tomorrow. It can happen, all right? But we got to see what happens, and if we can make it happen tonight, I don't know. You know, it's a lot. It's always a lot to ask, you know, to have 2 goals hit on any particular stream. So I don't know, man. Okay, shall we boot it up and get ready here? Really? So the chat is genuinely messed up for some people. I'm not sure why on Kick. People are saying Kick chat is not working for everyone. I'll try again. Yeah, it works for me. It works for me. So I'm sorry, guys, if Kick has shit the bed and people can't talk in chat. That sucks. It's working for me. It's working for Save Us GTA. It's working for Shy Guy. But then there's other people who are claiming it doesn't work at all. Just like everything with Kick, they'll probably fix it during the stream. This has happened many times before where Kick has some weird technical issue, and then it'll fix itself. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. By the way, tonight I also have a new drink. It's called Truly Unruly. It is supposed to be the competitor to White Claw Surge, which is what I've been drinking on these streams recently. This one is Tropical Twist. Let's try Truly Unruly and see if it's any good. One good thing, it didn't explode everywhere and squirt on my keyboard. All right. Ooh, that smells pretty darn good. That smells very free, like pineapple. All right, let's see. Tropical Twist. Is it any good? It's decent. Keep in mind it's seltzer. It's not a beverage with sugar in it. It kind of tastes like half pineapple. It's like a half. It's hard to explain. It's definitely tropical fruits together, pineapple being the major flavor, and it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. Good evening, everyone. King Michael, how are you? Jade, how's it going? Gabriel, how are you? Everyone on Kick who's freaking out because apparently the Kick audience is having technical issues tonight. Kick chat is working, then not working, and having all these issues, so that sucks. Okay, so we are at already 83 bucks of support. Thank you guys for the early support. If you like Truck Sim, guys, number one, if you like the fact that I invested in the game and we're going to do more states, that's awesome, right? But also, it would be great to get a very well-supported stream tonight. Earlier today, we did not hit the goal, and we were in the home stretch to hit DSP Tries It tomorrow, but now we faltered. If we had 2 goals tonight, we could still do it tomorrow. I know that's a lot to ask. If you do like the content, please support it tonight. It would be great to hit the goal and double the goal and get to and actually get to the reward tomorrow. We'll see. Yes, I've been to Street Fighter tournaments in Texas, correct? I also went to the Screw Attack Gaming Convention in Texas many, many a moon ago when, you know, Screw Attack existed before Stuttering Craig put it out of business by selling it off and having it immediately be closed, which is fucking hilarious.
Go straight.
And then basically completely selling out and being, you know, now an online, stupid right-wing drama bullshit nonsense content. Because it's the only thing that they could be successful at, you know, the same thing everyone else does, copying. Obama Clot just did a $2 super chat. Lots of beautiful Jamaican women in Texas. Is that true? Is there a heavy Jamaican population in Texas? Is that where Jamaicans come when they come to the United States? Like, for example, here in Seattle, we have an incredibly high Asian population. When I say Asian, I mean all of Asia. All these different Asian countries. India, China, even Japan, Vietnam, Filipino. Like, I could keep going. There's like maybe like 20 different Asian cultures that are heavily populate this area. Why? Because we're closest to Asia in the geography of the United States. If you're going to fly into the United States, you're probably going to land at SeaTac Airport, which is where I live. And so a lot of people flew into the United States and said, we're just going to stay here. We're not going to move. We're just going to live here and, you know, and just settle in. And so they opened restaurants, they opened businesses, markets. So very heavy, dense population here. I wonder if there's a reason for Jamaicans to be in, like Texas.
Turn left.
TJ Fox is asking me what made me choose Washington when I moved. Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, my aunt used to live here for a lot of her life and always talked about the beautiful views of the mountains, that there's tons of evergreen trees that keep the air clean, lots of nature out here, but that also you can easily live in an area that's like a suburb where everything you want is at the fingertips. Absolutely true. Like right now, with little to no effort, I can drive within 30 minutes and get anything I need for the rest of my life. I'm not even exaggerating. I can go to the rural area and see animals in barnyards. I could drive up a mountain and I could see nature. Or I could go the other way and I could see Seattle. There's stores, there's grocery stores, everything you need, hospitals, everything around you. So everything is close and easy to get to. That's one of the major benefits of living out here. There's also no state income tax. There is a tax for small business owners like myself. It's called business and occupation tax, but it is way less than the state income tax that I used to pay when I lived in Connecticut and many other states here. And the good thing about that is that it's based on how well I'm doing with my business. It's not just, oh, we just bill you insane amounts of your own personal income and stuff. It's pretty fair and reasonable, I would say. In addition to that, the weather here is moderate. And what I mean by that is, although we do have some hot summers and some cold winters, it's not often. Most of the time, we're in the middle, right? Cooler weather, rain, some overcast stuff. Sometimes you get full sunny days, sometimes you don't. But we don't get blizzards. We don't get hurricanes. We don't get insane 100+ degree humid weather, and we also don't get below zero freezing weather. We just get right in the middle. And that's what I like. I like moderate weather. I don't want weather that's extreme one way or the other. It actually drives me nuts. And when I lived in Connecticut, we had the worst of both. The summers were insanely hot and humid, and the winters were cold, frigid, full of snow and ice. It's terrible. I don't know why people would choose to live in Connecticut. I'm just at a loss. It's really a shitty place to live, in my opinion, and I lived there for a long time. So I'm glad that I'm gone, and I'm not there anymore. Jade says, can I do a Texan voice in the truck? Well, let me tell you something, boy. Down here in Texas, everything's bigger. The lights, the roads, the steer. You should see the size of them steaks that we get at our barbecues. Yeah, boy. Even the loads are bigger. Look at this. We got a double forklift, boy. We got to get that to that place. Lickety split. We got to get that $9,000 reward and the triple bonus. You know we're going to do it, boy. Come on. Now, what's taking this dagnabbit light so long? Let's go. Come on. We got a load to deliver. Here we go. Got to take a route up here. Let's do a lane change. Here we go. Oh, yeah. What's racist? Racist? Let me tell you something. Racist? You call a Texan? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You told me racist. Now look what happened. Tarnation. $700 fine because you little pencil dicks in the chat said that I was being racist doing this little accent. You son of a bitch distracted my job. I'm coming to get you, boy. $700 coming out of y'all ass, boy.
Go straight.
No, don't tell me I blew the light again. No, okay, phew. It was
Stay
yellow.
right,
It was a yeller.
and then
A
turn
yeller
right.
light. Not a red, a yeller.
Turn
Now, can you go right on red in Texas? You think I would know that being a good old boy, but I don't know. Can you go right on red in Texas? Does anyone know the driving codes of Texas? Can I go right here? Or am I going to get into a boatload of trouble? A whole steer's load of trouble if I go right. Yes, what does yes mean? Yes, I can go right on red, or yes, I'm going to get in trouble. You gotta, I'm a Texan, you gotta clarify, boy. I don't know what you're saying, boy. Yes, you can go right on red. Let's find out. Oh, it's green anyway, I guess. Well, we waited too long. Well, we'll have to figure this out later. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. And it is a racist asking me a racist question. Now, let me tell you, I may sound like I'm Southern. That doesn't mean that I'm a racist by default. Not everyone is racist down in the South. In fact, many people are very accepting of people of all races and creeds, myself included. Therefore, you can take your $1.27, you can shove it up your racist dickhole. I sound like Ernest P. Worrell, don't I? I do sound like Ernest. I guess it's my voice intoning and the actual the pitch of my voice. I sound like Ernest when I talk with a Southern accent. God dang. Well, I am honored to sound like the late, great Ernest P. Worrell because he was a great character that I absolutely enjoyed. Oh, yes. And we'll be with a $2 super chat, and he's talking about the slave trade again. We know what that's like. We know that he's trying to talk about stuff that's going to get the good old boys in trouble. Well, we ain't going to talk about that tonight here. No, boy, sirree, we're not. All right. Very nice. I think that's enough of the Southern accent. I've had enough. I went in character there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's enough of that, okay? So, guys, here's the deal. All right? We're at 172 of support, and we still have a long way to go tonight, all right? We are in prime position to hit another goal. If you're here and you're chilling and you were going to support, please do. Even though we hit a goal, we didn't hit the goal earlier. So if we hit the goal tonight, that means we will be in position to do DSP Tries It tomorrow. We'll only have to hit one more goal, and we have been hitting the goals when I play Blueprints. So I think we'll do it. If we can hit a second goal tonight, I think we can do DSP Tries It Grillo's meal at Sonic tomorrow. All right? So please, let's hit the goal. The SJB97 just resubscribed. Let's get that up on the leaderboard, because again, we were trying to hit a double goal tonight, folks, to make up for the fact I didn't hit one earlier. And getting this momentum going is great. We're not even in hour 2 yet. And we're already on our way to a second goal. So thank you so much, everyone, for that. I appreciate that. This job took so long, I already finished my first Truly Unruly. That's unacceptable. I need to be inebriating myself at all times when I'm playing this.
Go straight on.
No, I'm not. Why do you get so quiet all of a sudden? Everyone stopped talking. What the heck? Streamer? Like, both chats were quiet for a second there. That was weird. Guys, can we do it tonight? Can we hit a double goal? We already hit one goal. Thank you so much for that. Can we hit a double goal to make up for earlier? The stream of Death Stranding 2 that we didn't hit it, so that we can actually do DSP Tries It tomorrow as we had originally planned. If we hit a double goal tonight, we're in position. I guarantee you we'll hit a goal tomorrow and we'll do it. But we got to hit the goal tonight. Can we hit the goal tonight? Let's do it. Let's get some more subs over on Kick, because that's where it's been lacking recently for sure. The Kick side of support has been pretty rough. I'm in the wrong stinking lane here. But the advantage here is that I'm a big truck and I can bully my way in wherever I want. So watch this. Watch this crap. I need to go left. 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 Wow, this guy did not care. All right, have it your way. Have it your way. We could do it your way. You want to be difficult? I can be difficult.
Keep left, and then turn left.
That was a relentless line of cars and would not let me in, which is
Turn left.
ridiculous. Up to 182. Let's split the part because we went long to finish the job. I got to get another seltzer. We'll be right back with more American Truck Sim in Texas. All right. Guys, I'm just going to run downstairs quickly to get this, and then I'll be right back. Again, we're now at 182 of support. In the next hour, can we hit another goal? This would allow us to be in position for DSP Tries It tomorrow. Please, let's hit that goal, and let's do it. All right? Thank you so very much. I'll see you in just a couple of minutes. Let me just go grab the cell. Okay, I'm back. It looks like we got some support. Plant some fruit trees. What a name. Gifted some memberships. Let's take a quick look here. Plant some fruit trees. Been around since 2021, so it's a legit channel. All right, plant some fruit trees with 5 gifted memberships to the channel. Thank you. Plant some fruit trees. Really appreciate it. I'm sure people will enjoy those. We got a lot of great names in chat, that's for sure. So that is the equivalent of $15 of support. 197, meaning we only have about 100 to go to hit a second goal tonight and get that momentum going for DSP Tries It tomorrow, which I'm telling you, if we hit that goal tonight, we will do it tomorrow. There's no way we won't hit the goal tomorrow because it'll be the final push, all right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, folks, I am back. It is time for the second half of American Truck Simulator for tonight. Driving through Texas with the new DLCs that I have purchased. Truly Unruly number 2, Citrus Crush. Let's see if this is any good. Ready? Citrus Crush. Oh, it smells a little bit like orange, but more like tangerine. It is more like tangerine. Ooh. That one I like. That I like more than the Tropical Twist. Tropical Twist was okay. That actually tastes pretty good. It does, you know what it reminds me of? A clementine. Did you ever have a clementine before? It's a small citrus fruit, very juicy, but on the sweeter side. I actually really like this. So, yes, that is good. Very good. I like that one. That is Citrus Crush, Truly Unruly Alcoholic Seltzer. If you're of age, give it a look. It's pretty good. Okay. Bookworm says, what do I like to drink when I'm off camera? It all depends. Some nights, see, my wife likes margaritas, so some nights if she's going to have a margarita, I'll have a margarita with her. It depends on what I have in the house. Sometimes I have leftover stuff from these marathons, and I'll drink some of that. Typically, it's going to be like a mixed drink. Usually, I don't drink beer. Usually, I don't drink wine. You know, I don't do that kind of stuff. So, okay. And also, usually I just don't do shots. I don't do straight up shots. It would always be like a slow sip mixed drink. I'll tell you right now, tonight, if we're going to hit this double goal, it's got to be some support from the kick side because today we did not have a heck of a lot of support. Oh, look what I just did. I'm on the wrong side. We did not get a lot of support from kick today. Earlier today, we only had 1 sub the entirety of the stream, which is ridiculous. So we can get some kick support right now from someone watching and saying, you know, I like the truck sim. It's good stuff. And you know what? It's awesome. Phil invested money. We're in Texas tonight. This is very entertaining stuff. That would be great. But if not, well, what can I say?
Go straight on.
I guess just sit there, be ungrateful. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Go straight on.
You're not entertained, so if you're not entertained, why are you sitting there watching? Go leave the chat immediately. We don't have to hear you complain. No one wants to hear you whining. There we go. With that, we are now at 202 of support. Meaning, whoa, meaning we're now in the home stretch for the double goal. And we could definitely do it. We are in prime position. Less than 100 to go. Let's hit that double goal so we can still do DSP tries it tomorrow, folks. Let's hit it. Let us hit
Go straight on.
the goal. Going out of control. All right. Yes, all of that AI-generated music that they use in Taxi Life, they loaded it into the YouTube algorithm. So you get claimed if you use it for anything, including if you play Taxi Life and have the radio playing. How stupid as hell is that? So I think when I play it on Wednesday, we're just going to leave the radio off. I mean, that's really dumb. What happened? I must have rear-ended this guy. Great. Now is he not going to move because I hit him? Are you serious? Oh my god. Dude, it was a love tap. Are you for fucking real, dude? This guy's driving into me. Look what he just did. He backed into me. So, basically, I couldn't do anything. I was stuck and the game wouldn't let me move. So then they gave me a $900 fine. Anyway, I just want to get gas and sleep, and the game won't let me. It's actually angering me now. It's been 10 minutes, and we can't go get gas? Why is it becoming so tedious? Get out of my way and let me go get gas. God, it's still going. Still can't go. Over here, I gotta go to the back. Sleep. Yup, the back is where you sleep if you're a trucker. Wait, no? What is this crap? Are you kidding? Can I drive through these bushes? I hope so. No, I can't drive through the bushes. Why am I slow? I'm in front gear and I'm going backwards. Fuck these bushes. You can't drive through the bushes. The bushes are made of like unstoppable material. Are you joking? Can I go around? There. That was stupid. The bushes are hard. Hard bushes. Okay, now I can sleep right here. Alright. Sheesh. All this to sleep. Wow. Fire7672 gifted a sub. Thank you, Fire. I missed it when you did that, because I was dicking around. But thank you, Fire. I'll get that on the leaderboard. And guys, this is it, the final, basically 20-25 minutes. I'm going to see if I can do this one quick job, and that's it for tonight. So if you were going to support tonight, get this double goal hit,
Keep right,
so that we can do DSP tries it tomorrow. Please do it as early as you can, so we can count it. I cannot stay extra late tonight at all. All right?
Turn right.
Can we do it? Can we hit a double goal tonight so we can do DSP tries it tomorrow? Let's find out. Okay. We can? Well, we can, but will we? It's not a matter of can we, it's a matter of will we. Where there's a will, there's a way. And the way is to support the stream if you can. Okay. What is going on? The train is glitched. Are you kidding me? The train is glitched. What am I supposed to do right now? The train is stuck. How did that make any sense? Wait, what? I wasn't on the tracks. I literally wasn't on the tracks. The train required me to back up to pass. What are you talking about? What in the hell are you talking about? That was so weird. That was incredibly stupid. Well, sadly, tonight we're probably not even going to have time for another delivery now because of that nonsense. We lost 5 minutes because of that baloney.
Caution.
It didn't even say a train was coming. They froze me in my tracks and said, oh, a train is coming, and stopped
Go
me.
straight on.
Ay, ay, ay. We definitely don't have enough time to do this. I'll get as far as I can in the next 15 or so minutes, guys, but I got to get out of here. So last chance. Oh, by the way, last chance to support the stream. Let's get Fire. Thank you for the gifted sub and the $2 super chat from Jimmy. So we're now at what? 209. So we need some major help, everyone, if we're gonna hit the goal tonight. This is it. This is like the last 15 minutes of the stream, okay? Can we rally? Can we get some people working together here in order to hit this double goal? The sad fact is we were on pace to do it, and then we faltered. We were on pace. We had everyone working together. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what... Annoying. Okay. Let's go. I'm getting stuck on the game. Okay. We had it. We had the momentum and we lost it, man. It sucks. I really wanted to do DSP tries it tomorrow. I was really excited for this, but now it looks like we're gonna have to wait another day. Probably do it late again. We're not gonna get to do it on release day. It is what it is. Thank you for your support tonight, everyone. Great support tonight. No lie. No, Copium. Okay, we turn off the Vipers now. Copium, I do not think we're going to hit a double goal tomorrow on the Blueprint stream. I'm not foreseeing that happening, just saying. Unbased Beta Real, could you have a chance here where you will stop spamming the chat with nonsense, acting like he's like, you banned all the founders, unban all the founders. I didn't ban all the founders. Like I said, what happened was a lot of the founders stopped coming by when I decided to split with the casino. And that was their own volition. It wasn't like I just said, okay, well, now that I'm splitting with the casino, I banned everyone. That didn't happen. What happened was some people came in here and acted like fools, insulting me and being fucked up, And, appropriately they were moderated, just like anyone else who breaks the rules. And then a lot of people just decided to never come back. What happened to Dr. Lexus? He disappeared. He was the biggest supporter of the channel. And and he lied. He goes, "Oh,
Get ready
I
to
don't care
turn
about
right.
that. I'm not in the console wars." And then he proceeded to do a donation that was a detractor, meme him out, and then he never came back. So,
Turn right.
very honest people, those casino goers. No, Oompa Loompa never came back, right? Oompa Loompa was here for like a week to 2 weeks and was contributing a bunch with super chats and then made a couple challenges.
Turn
The
left.
first challenge, they actually lived through on. Like, they had said one night, "Oh, if you do so-and-so on a stream, I'll gift you, like, a super chat." And then they actually did it. And I, oh, so they're actually a man or woman of their word. That's cool, right? And then there was a Friday Night Fights. It was 2-3 weeks ago. And they were like, if you win a certain amount of fights in a row, I'll do like a $60 contribution or something like that. I don't even know if that's
Go
what it was.
straight on.
And I did it, and they disappeared and never returned. No, we haven't seen Emil around in a long time. Emil used to come by on YouTube. He was a YouTube side contributor from ages ago. And he would come by from time to time and do big contributions, but nope. I haven't seen him. That's what I mean, though. That's how it is. You have to understand that when you're a creator, right? You have people who are regulars. You have people who are supporters. You have people who are regular supporters. And then you have people who come in and out. I've always said this. It's like a rotating door. Like, think of a big office building or a big
Get ready to
skyscraper
turn
in a big city. You know how they have those glass doors that rotate? It's a big rotating door thing. That's how it is. Some people come in,
Turn
they
right.
enjoy it, but then I'm floored. Wow! I floored the brakes, and I could not stop the truck. I have my foot all the way down on the brake as hard as I could, and it would not even slow down. And I rear-ended a cop on top of that. Think he's upset? Nope, he's leaving. He doesn't care. The cop doesn't even care that I rear-ended him. I couldn't stop at all. I literally, down to the bottom of the brake, and I couldn't slow down the truck. It just kept going. Well, now I gotta pay for more repairs, which really sucks. Anyway, like I was saying, being a content creator is like a revolving door. One day you'll have a bunch of regulars who are with you every day and hanging out. All of a sudden, a few of them start disappearing and they don't come back anymore. You'll have someone who's an ongoing, contributor, and all the time they're supporting and doing good stuff, and then all of a sudden, they're gone. And there's nothing you could do about that. That's just the nature of things. I've been doing this for 17 years, and there's people who have been with me through thick and thin the entire ride. And then there's people who were there at the beginning. They left, they came back, they left, they came back. Sometimes you have a person who's like a big-time supporter, and then you never see them again. And do you know what happened? No. You can't rely on one or just a couple regulars. You got to keep pushing forward and being consistent and doing content and listening to the audience and adjusting. There's a lot of things you got to do to stay successful. You can't just ride and coast. And I learned that the hard way because I used to ride and coast a long time ago. Before I became an interactive streamer, I used to just make the on-demand content. And I really do feel like for a while I started coasting and just doing the same kind of content. Didn't innovate, didn't listen, didn't improve the setup, nothing. And people started, rightly so, criticizing me and saying, dude, I'm not kidding. I floored it again. My brakes are fucked up. I don't think the brakes are working. I can't brake right now. So I'm not going to be able to do this job because my truck doesn't brake. I don't know why. My truck's brakes are busted. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They don't work anymore. You can see the red on my tires, which is supposed to be indicating vehicle damage. So I think my vehicle, the brakes got shot or something, which is hilarious because I just paid a ton of money to repair the truck and now it doesn't work. I have no idea what's going on right now. This has never happened before, and I've been playing this, for a month and a half, and now the truck suddenly doesn't work, and I'm in the middle of a job, so I can't get it repaired. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I really don't know. I think I'm going to fail this mission. Like, I feel like I'm never going to make this delivery if I can't brake the truck, right? Anyway, to finish what I was saying, my thought, you know, what I've now done since I became an interactive streamer is I listen to feedback, I change, I adjust. You know, now that I can afford it, I make upgrades, I try different things, because you realize that's going to bring in different people who are going to support different kinds of content. I'm a variety creator. The good news is I'm not reliant only on one kind of content. So I'll get a different people tonight here for Truck Sim than I would get, say, tomorrow for Blueprints, than I would get, you know, tomorrow night for Minecraft, that I would get for Mario, and I get that. Sometimes there is a lot of crossover and carryover, but a lot of the times there are people who are here for specific things, and, you know, we're talking about people right now, email or whatever. I don't know what it was that particularly brought email to my content, or that made him want to watch, but maybe he got turned off by stuff I was doing and said, I don't want to watch anymore. Maybe
Keep left.
he just moved
Then
on.
turn left.
Because that's what happened with me, is, you know, years ago I used to be like a super fan of the Nostalgia Critic or the Angry
Turn
Video
left.
Game Nerd, and I would watch every single one of their videos, and I'd be into it. And now I rarely watch it. Like, rarely do I watch their content. Once in a blue moon, I'll go back and watch a Nostalgia Critic video, and then maybe, what just happened? Oh, the loan installment got paid. And then every once in a while, if you guys like tell me about it, or if it just shows up like in my feed, I'll check out a Video Game Nerd video. But now I watch it and I'm like, you know, it's just nothing like it used to be. I don't really enjoy them nearly as much as I used
Keep
to.
left.
Probably because I got older, and, you know, my taste changed or whatever, or even the content has changed. I mean, I don't think I've seen, oh crap, I'm supposed to keep left. I don't think I've seen an Angry Video Game Nerd video in the last 3-4 years that didn't start with an insane product plug ad. You know, like, what the fuck is this? This is certainly not the spirit of what this guy used to do, and now it's all he does. He plugs shit constantly.
Keep right. And then exit right.
So, anyway, yeah, it is what it is. People come in and out and
Exit right.
and are part of the action and part of every stream and a part of the content and big supporters. And then sometimes they'll just disappear for a long time, and there's just not much you can really do about that. That's the nature of the beast when you're a creator, when you are a variety creator like me, who has gone through changes over the years and does different things. You know, I would never do a game like this. Me sitting here driving a truck, talking, answering questions, and addressing things you guys are saying, that's nothing like the old content I used to do. I used to
Keep right,
staunchly
and then
argue
turn
against
right.
that and say, don't you understand that if that takes away from the gameplay experience? I'm supposed to be
right.
immersing myself in this content. How could I possibly do that if I'm reacting and responding to what you guys are saying? That's completely against my philosophy as a gamer, right? And now here I am years later. This kind of content is my most enjoyed content in a lot of cases. People say those streams where we can hang out with you and get answers from you and see you have fun and have a good social experience with us are the better streams. The ones where you just
Caution.
focus on gameplay
Please
actually
mind.
feel more outdated and they're not as good. So you see, times change, and that's the thing. When times change, you gotta roll with it. And now I know that. I didn't know that back then. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I thought I could literally make the same kind of content endlessly forever, and I was always going to be successful. And sadly, I've learned the hard way that's not the case. You've got to change, you've got to improve, you've got to adjust, you've got to adapt, you got to give the people what they want, or else you're going to fail. You know, right now, I'll give you an example. Earlier today, I played Death Stranding 2, all right? Personally, I like the game. There's a few things about it that I feel are annoying, but for the most part, I'm enjoying the game. I love the story of 1, and I want to keep playing it. But the audience on the stream wasn't in agreement. They were like, man, this game's getting boring already. You know, we wish there was more to it, but it seems like it's just like the same as the first game. They're right. The audience is right. Death Stranding 2 is Death Stranding 1 with a few bells and whistles and better graphics. It's literally the same exact game, but the plot's different, okay? So if you're in it for the plot, you know, great, amazing.
Caution.
But if you're actually
Please mind
looking
the
for
speed.
like a better game, I don't think that Death Stranding 2 is necessarily better than 1.
Go straight on.
It feels like the same game, again, a second time, right? So that being said, do I keep playing it or not? I didn't hit my support
Go
goal.
straight on.
I'm getting feedback. Wow, my foot's on the brake. Holy shit. Again, my brakes are out. Yeah, my brakes aren't working. I'm getting feedback saying this game isn't good for a stream game and you should stop playing it. That you're going to be bored if you keep continuing to play it. And I don't know. Like, I like it and I want to keep playing it. But do I not listen to the audience and be like, oh, just keep doing the game like I used to, like tough through a game that even when people don't like it, and just see the whole game, but then no one shows up, no one supports, and everyone complains that I should have been doing something different? It seems to me what I've been doing recently in the last 6 to 8 months, which is if you're playing a game and it's not working, drop it and play something people want, right? People will show up and engage and support a certain kind of playthrough. Do that. So maybe that's what I should do. But then that means no more Death Stranding. So what do? I don't know. It's a tough decision. But like back in the day, I would just do whatever I wanted. And I don't necessarily think that really works anymore. I think it's more like I have to listen to my audience. I have to listen to feedback. I have to adjust on the fly, right? And I have to do what makes sense, not only for what the viewers want, what works for the business, for everything. A lot of people don't understand that. They say things like, oh, you should just do what you want to do. If I literally just did what I wanted to do all the time, I'd be out of business. I'd be playing way more JRPGs. I'd probably be focusing on fighting games when they're new a lot more than I do. I'd be playing games that I'm more interested in than every hot release. You know what I mean? I literally wouldn't be playing entire franchises that I now know about and I like because I listened to you guys and took your feedback. So, I don't know, like, I just feel like things are different now. Back in the day, I could do whatever I wanted because I was a big YouTuber or whatever. Now I'm not. Now I gotta adjust, right? And I understand that there's gonna be certain nights when I play a game and there's gonna be outstanding over-the-top support. And then there's gonna be nights when there's not. And that's okay. But I do need to adjust what I'm doing based on what the people want. Especially, look at a game like Death Stranding 2 where everyone's telling me it's 40 plus hours long. I'm only 9 hours in and people are bored.
Please mind the speed limit.
Do I commit to another 30 hours of this game that people already don't like? I'm flooring the brake. Holy dude, the brakes don't work. All right, I think, guys, I got to save here at this point. Because there's no way we're going to finish this. It's already super late. And it looks like we're going to have to try to adjust this on the fly. Try to finish it next time. I don't know if it's going to work. I think the game saves mid-job and then you can just resume. But, it is what it is. All right, guys. Well, this was a great stream. By the way, EX Horton, or X Horton, actually had an auto resub tonight, too. So we did get to 214 of support, and I'm very appreciative of that. I mean, what a great, well-supported stream. I have no complaints. We tried to hit a double stream, and we didn't, right? It is what it is. So thank you, guys. Again, this was great. I'll be honest, I do think Texas is kind of annoying, right? Compared to the other jobs that we were doing, Texas is a lot of annoying stop-and-go stoplights. It's actually driving me nuts. I think tonight was the most annoying truck sim stream I did, because of the way that they set up the state of Texas. Maybe if we finish a job, we get the truck repaired, and then we go do a different state next week. We could just jump to a different state and try a different one, right? And that would be cool. I don't know. Let's see what we want to do next week after we finish this job. It sucks we didn't even get 2 jobs done this week. All right. But I want to say thanks to those of you who were here, who chilled, who supported. Great conversation, great engagement. I had a good time. I hope that you guys did too. And I will see you next week for more American Truck Sim. Peace out, everybody. All right, guys. Well, that is it for tonight's stream. I hope that you guys enjoyed and had a good time. I enjoyed chilling with all of you tonight. Ended up going a little later there than I normally would want to. So I got to get out of here now. All right. So tomorrow, there will be a podcast in the morning. All right. And there will be a first stream of Blueprints. And I realize that a lot of you hate Blueprints at this point, but we are in the very end game. Sadly, we have to hit 2 goals to do DSP Tries It. I'll be honest. Do I think I'm going to hit it tomorrow? No. It would be like a crazy Hail Mary to hit it. So let's see what happens tomorrow. It'd be great if we did hit it. If we don't, then we need to hit 2 goals by Tuesday to do DSP tries at the Grillo's menu from Sonic. Okay. So it will be level 1 podcast and blueprints tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be a chill stream of Minecraft. I hope you'll join me for that as well. That should be pretty fun. All right. And then on Tuesday, it'll be a daytime stream of GTA 4 with mods for the first time ever. It'll be the big premiere. And then Tuesday night will be our weekly session of Mario Kart World, the Knockout Tour multiplayer. All right. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. And thanks for your support today. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
I got the drip go. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.